Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Night Talk with Samantha. I'm absolutely thrilled and honored to have a very special guest with us today. Joining me is James, a city sewer worker who's had quite an extraordinary experience underground. Welcome, James.
Thank you, Samantha. It's great to be here.
So, James, tell us a bit about your work as a sewer worker. What does your typical day look like?
Well, my job involves maintaining and inspecting the city's sewer system. It's not glamorous, but it's essential for the smooth functioning of the city. Most of my day is spent underground, exploring the dark and confined spaces of the sewers.
That sounds like quite an adventure in itself. Now, I understand that something extraordinary happened to you recently. You mentioned witnessing some mysterious shadow figures opening a portal. Could you tell us more about that?
Yes, it was a few weeks ago during one of my routine inspections. I noticed a strange flickering light in one of the tunnels. I followed it and came across a group of eerie, shadowy figures performing a mysterious ritual. To my astonishment, they opened what appeared to be a portal or gateway into their hidden civilization.
That's mind-blowing, James. Did you manage to capture any footage of this incredible event?
Yes, I did. Luckily, I always carry a small camera with me to document any maintenance issues. I managed to capture some footage of the shadow figures and the portal they opened.
Wow, that's fascinating and perhaps a little unsettling. Do you have any theories about who or what these shadow figures might be?
Honestly, I'm not sure. They seemed to be humanoid, but their appearance was obscured by shadows. I can't say for certain where they come from or what their purpose is, but it was an otherworldly experience, that's for sure.
It definitely sounds like it. Have you shared this footage or your experience with anyone else, like your colleagues or authorities?
Not yet, Samantha. I was unsure how to approach it or if anyone would believe me. But I knew I had to share it eventually, which is why I'm here today.
Well, I'm honored that you chose to share your story with us. Your courage is commendable, James. I'm sure our listeners are eager to know more. Is there anything else you can tell us about what you saw down there?
I'm afraid that's about all I can share for now. The experience left me shaken, and I'm still trying to process it all myself. I'm hoping that by coming forward, someone else might have seen something similar, or provide some insight into what these shadow figures are.
I understand, James. Sometimes it takes time to process such extraordinary encounters. We'll definitely keep our lines open for anyone who might have more information. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us tonight.
Thank you for having me, Samantha. It feels good to talk about it, and maybe, just maybe, someone out there can shed some light on this mystery.
Absolutely. And to our listeners, if you have any information or have experienced something similar in the city's underground, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're all ears here at Night Talk with Samantha. Until then, stay curious and keep your eyes open for the shadows beneath. This is Samantha signing off. Good night, everyone.